EBT cards, Medicare, and Medicaid help on heating bills. It's all money meant for the neediest New Mexicans. But investigators say a lot of people getting assistance are working the system. The state says its team of investigators are stretched too thin to catch a lot of them. Here's News 13's Katie Kim.
Dean, the state gets $4 billion taxpayer dollars to help needy New Mexicans. With all that money, investigators say fraud in the system is a sad and unfortunate reality.
The numbers are staggering.
Over 550,000 individuals and families throughout New Mexico.
About a quarter of people in New Mexico need some sort of state assistance.
$4 billion a year in services. We do things like Medicaid, child support enforcement, behavioral health.
The State Human Services Department also offers help with heating and cooling bills and for food.
There's a lot of money floating around out there, and people unfortunately try to take advantage of the system.
Like one woman who was selling her EBT card on Craigslist. EBT cards work like debit cards and are replenished with taxpayer money each month to help families buy groceries. The author of the ad told News 13 last year she was selling the benefits for a friend who needed help paying bills.
Maybe they'll get $100 loaded onto their card and they want to sell it for $50 quick cash.
HSD spokesman Matt Kennecott points to a lot of other cases, like the former HSD employee who was cutting himself benefit checks, bilking taxpayers out of $4 grand, or one woman who qualified for Social Security benefits because she lied about how needy she was. Investigators say she was living in a nice Rio Rancho home, married to a man who worked as a manager at a car dealership. Kennecott says she owes taxpayers $169 grand. In just the last year alone, HSD looked into 2,300 tips about fraud. Only 10% of those were closed or prosecuted.
We are very aggressive, though, in trying to seek out these people.
But HSD only has 5 full-time investigators. Kennecott says the department does what it can.
Every dollar that gets defrauded, every dollar that somebody is lying and cheating to get, takes away from those who deserve it the most.
HSD says a lot of the fraud stems from drug problems. I spoke to a handful of lawmakers tonight who said they would support drug testing or background checking for people getting benefits. But even if lawmakers signed off on that, HSD says it doesn't have the resources to carry it out. Back to you.
Okay, Katie, thank you. People convicted of defrauding the system are not necessarily cut off from benefits forever. HSD says they get 3 strikes before they are banned for good from receiving state help.